I'll take you guys through our milk house. That's our tank there on the left that chills and stores our milk until the creamery comes every other day to pick up our shipment. And I'm going to try squeeze in here, but there's a big fluffy girl here. Let me see if I can squeeze around her. I'm just taking a little video, a picture. Oh. Yeah. This is our last herd of the night getting milked. So all the gals back here are loaded, waiting to come in. They get grain in a little chute when they come in to be milked. And I'll kind of show you the next steps here coming up. There's quite a bit of whistling that goes on, and that's telling the girls to keep moving, which is a good thing, and they like it and they're used to it. They also know they're milkers, and that's important too. They recognize all of our faces. So you probably noticed what in the heck are that dip. That is our pre-dip. That's an iodine foam dip that's going down to get the teats all prepared to be milked. So that will sit on for about 30 seconds. The other milker is going to be jumping back and forth. And so he's going to come down and start hand expressing just to make sure that every teat is prepared and ready. The gentleman behind him is taking a clean rag, and he is not only cleaning off all that pre-dip iodine, but he's kind of stimulating that teat that it's going to let the milk down. Following the milkers down, we see that they're doing it very quickly, but they're still being really gentle. So you're wiping the teat clean of that pre-dip, and you're also stimulating the bottom of that bag there on the udder, which is also a good thing. You can collect manure or little pieces of particle of bedding, so we get that really nice and clean. And again, stimulating the cow, but being gentle because it is their udder, it is their bag. That's our dirty rags. Here in the blue and in the pink are our fresh rags. So they use a rag every 1 to 2 cows, depending on how dirty they are, and they just go down this line. So once he's got all of these clean, the other milker will start at the head of that row and start putting milkers on. On this other side, these gals are just wrapping up being milked, and they're going to get post-dipped. So there's an iodine that seals the teat as it leaves now that we've opened it up. But let's go back to putting the milkers on. So you can see him here just applying them one corner at a time. You have to hold it, your lever pulls it, and there's your pulley. So he'll just continue go down the line, and each cow is a little different height, so that adjustment that he has in his hand will adjust back and forth. This gentleman is on the other end, and so they'll meet there in the middle. That's just being very, very efficient. Well, there's our leche right there. The leche goes there. We've got our milk right here, and then that silver tube that you run straight back to that milk house I showed you guys. This milk is already getting flash chilled as soon as it leaves the cow and gets into that system. We've got the milker now doing that post dip, so that post dip is going to seal up that teat, and it's going to prevent any type of bacteria or anything getting into the teat. Since we've opened the teat up, it's let the milk down, so we want to make sure it's protected. Leave it, Jack. Leave it. These ladies are all done being milked, so the farmer has already set all the gates. They can just walk themselves right back down to the barn. There's different herds that go to different areas, but that's why you reset your gates all the time. So these gals are going to walk themselves home. When they get down there, they're going to have a fresh new bed. They're going to have their feed either pushed up. If it's a morning milking, they get new feed rations ran out by the farmer. In an evening milking, they're just getting their feed every couple of hours pushed up to them. They're going to get their water troughs all dumped out, and if they need salt or mineral blocks or anything like that replenished, that all happens. So when they go home, it's kind of like they're headed home to a clean house. So you see the milker, he already has cows loaded in the side these girls just left. He's doing his pre-dip. The gentleman at the end is also doing the pre-dipping. The other girls that we watch get loaded, now they're milking. Cows are really awesome. So some of them give more milk than others. The milking machine will automatically detect when that's getting low and when there's less milk being pushed into it, so it will actually release from her teats. The milker will apply the post-dip and send her on her way. I hope you enjoyed watching this little snippet of us getting our girls milked. We ship our A2A2 milk to our co-op, farmer-owned and produced Tillamook Creamery. We have 4 full-time milkers that milk our herds, and we also sometimes jump in. But to be quite honest with you, the last probably 2 years, we have not had to milk as much as we used to. It used to be a family affair morning and night. I'm really, really grateful that we're in the season that we do not have to milk full-time. We have amazing milkers. We do have a little bit of language barrier at times. So, for example, you can read the text. I went ahead and showed one of the milkers this translation of letting him know while I was in there videoing for you guys, to just let him know, to keep him at peace. Even though there are cows, we like to honor the guys running the pit, that we trust them with our animals. This is our livelihood, and so we have the best team. 4 amazing milkers, and of course, like I said, we jump in from time to time. So I hope you guys enjoyed.